How you doing? My name is Kyon Church. A lot of people like to call me Mr. KC. Who am I? I am the founder and the administrator of the GoldSavingsInfo team. You know, a guy told me the other day. He said, "KC, I think you teach wealth management and risk-free investment." I said, "Yeah, I like that. Sounds real good." So let's get into it. Young lady asked me yesterday, what would I think would be the best things for her to do if she wanted to buy a house. So I asked her, I said, well, first of all, before we get to buying a house, that's a beautiful thing, buying a house. I remember when I bought my first home. Do you save money? Because I wanted to know, did she save money? I said, do you save money? She said, absolutely. I said, how do you save money? She said, I save it in the bank. I said, no problem with that. Most people save their money in the bank. I asked her, I said, what's the interest rate on the money that you're saving? And she said, oh, I don't know all that. I said, well, that's cool. I said, where you saving it at? I said, is it an online bank? I said, is it a physical bank? She said, Wells Fargo. I said, oh, that's cool. I got a Wells Fargo account. I said, Wells Fargo gives you 0.00 something. And I think the Fed just suspended the rate, so I think the actual interest rates are like zero. But I'm not sure. It could be, let's say it's that point something nothing. You know what I mean? So she said that was interesting. And I told her, I said, look, if you're buying a house and you're keeping your money in the bank, you might as well keep it under your mattress. Wow, she was so surprised. I said, well, if you hold your money in the bank, you don't have the power to move it around. Your money's not growing, your money's not doing this, your money's not doing that. I said, but the number one thing it is doing is it's still getting eaten up by inflation. I asked the young lady, I said, well, what's the rate of inflation today? She said she didn't know. I said, the rate of inflation today is 3%. And I said, that's the 3% whether you got your money in the bank, out of the bank, under your mattress, no matter where you put it at. Inflation, you can't get around it. 3% straight from the gate. You got to do something with your money so the store of value is the same, when you saving it. So she said, what do you mean? I said, well, dig the math. You worked for 40 hours this week, last week. Let's say you worked for 40 hours last week and you make $5,500. $5,000, that'd be great, right? So let's say you work all week for $500. You get your $500 at the end of the week. You pay all your bills with it, and then you attempt to stick what's left into the bank. Now, I asked her, why you just don't hold it at home? She said, well, if I hold it at home, I'll spend it. I said, well, that's cool, because the bank won't allow you to spend it. They'll give you a debit card and let you run into the ceiling, but I guess you don't have readily access to the money. So that's good. But your store of value is bad. If you work for a whole week and then you stick your paycheck into a bank account or something, you want to be able to come back whenever you come back and have the same buying power. Look, I put $500 in the bank. I got $500 or $500 worth of buying power now. But with inflation, $500 is hit instantly with 3% tax, inflation tax. So what do? You hedge yourself by buying gold. Gold is the only thing that, gold is a precious metal. Gold's found inside the earth. You got to mine it. You got to pull it out. It's in limited supply. Gold is the only thing that's worth more after you pull it out the earth than it costs to go into the earth and get it. Now, think about it. The stuff we paid all that money to have somebody go into the earth and grab for me is worth even more once it's pulled out. Strong. Now that's a saving. You want to save your money. You want to keep it in a rock solid place. You want to make I hate to use the word investment because investment involves risk, but you want to make a rock solid investment that can't lose. Gold is it. Gold is it. You want to save your money, put it up for the future. You want to put it into gold. You can always come back and exchange your gold for currency, later on down the line. And you never even know. By the time you're ready to get the money out down the line, it may be a different currency. And now you really have made a smart move by sticking your money into gold, because gold is rock solid. See, gold has been here forever, throughout time. You know what I mean? When the dinosaurs were here, gold was here. And the same gold that we hold now has been here since, 500,000 years ago. King Tut, all the gold they stuffed in his sarcophagus. I really feel like what they didn't give him, they're going to give me. You know what I mean? But that's how valuable, that's how old, that's how gold works. That's how gold works. And it's a beautiful thing to be involved. I bought some gold, I'm going to say less than 90 days ago, And, I'm going to keep it funky with you. Every time you buy a precious metal, you're going to pay a premium. You got to pay a premium, because that's how the people who buy gold, who sell the gold, make their money. Everything got a premium on it. Just like if you buy insurance, there's a premium on the insurance. So the insurance company got to make something. So, I bought the gold 90 days ago. I paid the small premium that you got to pay to get the gold. And gold has a buyback value. So, the buyback value is always a little less, once again, than the actual value of the gold. Because the person who's buying the gold off of you, he's going to turn around and sell the gold. And the gold, he has to make some money, because the gold is worth what it's worth. But how does he make any money? So that'll be his little premium. So I said all that to say, right now, the gold that I bought is on a buyback value that's higher than what I paid for it. And it's less than 60, 90 days ago. So I don't say that to impress you. I say that to impress upon you. Buy all the gold you can right now. I don't care. Big increments, small increments. Do what you got to do. Load up on your gold. Time is now. We're in a time of uncertainty. I can't tell you what's going on with this government. I can't tell you what's going on with this fiat currency. I don't know if you even know, but the United States runs through fiat currencies every 50 years. Every 50 years they change the currency up. Wow. So guess what? Guess what year we're in is what I should have said. Guess what year we're in. The United States changes their currency, their fiat currency, every 50 years on a 50-year average. Guess what year we're in right now? Absolutely. We're in year number 49. Now look, man, I love this country we're in America, man. We're in the greatest country on the planet right now. Right now. Even amidst the COVID-19, all that BS that's going on. I heard we got the highest number. We got everything right now. But guess what? We got gold.